Hello and welcome to our video presentation of our 2014 Porsche 911 991 Turbo S. Arguably the best 991 variant, obviously excluding GT cars that are astronomical money and arguably less usable. I'm not here to sell the Turbo S on its credentials. I think I should just focus this video maybe on its condition and give a clear insight to any potential buyer as to how good this car is. So it's come from a long-standing client of ours who's had quite a few 911s and Ferraris and things over the years. They're always exceptional in their condition, and this one's exactly as it should be. Full Porsche main dealer service history and balance of Porsche warranty until February 2027. The condition is absolutely pristine. There's really nothing to point out on this car in terms of damage, defects, previous repairs, or even excess stone chips really. It's very, very sharp, even on the front end. There's obviously one or two on there being black and the age and mileage that it is. However, there's nothing that detracts from the overall appearance as this car being exceptional and totally in line with what you would buy from a Porsche main dealer, if not better, and definitely cheaper, because we aren't a main dealer. Absolutely perfect condition. That is a phrase that we use only very rarely, but it does apply to this car. It's suitable for any perfectionist or anyone keen to buy an extremely sharp Turbo S. Lovely spec. I will list that obviously on the advert thoroughly. Features those clear rear lights, for example, that are factory fit and just give this particular car the edge over many others on the market. Centre lock diamond cut wheels, they're all immaculate. There's nothing to report on those in terms of damage. Ceramic brakes, they're in excellent condition. Yellow calipers, also in excellent condition. N-rated Pirelli tyres, also in excellent condition. Looking at the vulnerable areas, there's nothing again to report in terms of excess stone chipping, etc. And just to clarify, the paint looks totally original on this car. Can't see that it's been painted anywhere, certainly to a substandard level. Even the rear of the mirror caps there are stone chip free. Just go to this offside front wheel and again show the condition of that. Absolutely pristine. The ceramic brakes look barely worn. They're very smooth to touch. No sign of excess heat or hard use, which is often the case on these because it's very hard to drive these to the potential. However, we have seen a few that have been driven hard and the brakes don't look as pretty as this car. Obviously it's got that switchable aero, which is down for the purpose of this video, and the photographs gives it a very aggressive stance. Again, going to the near side, front wheel, again nothing to report there. No dodgy repairs on these wheel edges either. This car's just been kept properly. It's been garaged and driven in fair weather only and very respectfully. Even the hubs and the fixings on those are corrosion free. The reason I say that, if these are left outside, often those bolts and things do collect some corrosion and don't look aesthetically very pleasing through the spokes of the wheel. But this particular car is just super clean on the hubs and everything. It's very good in its condition considering the age and mileage. So 26,000 miles. To clarify, Porsche warranty valid until February 2027. So it's sold with that complete peace of mind. We will transfer that to the next owner, so you can literally buy this car with total peace of mind, knowing that should you get a problem, in the unlikely event that happens, it can go into main dealer and be dealt with on that basis. Can't stress enough how sharp this car looks in the flesh. Hopefully this video gives a good insight, but very clean. Nothing to report on door edges, for example. Looks lovely throughout. Interior's equally as tidy. It's got this beautiful grey leather which complements the paint perfectly. Panoramic, well, not panoramic roof. It appears panoramic from the outside, but obviously it's not the full length of the car. But nice touch. Carbon dash inlays. Everything in spotless condition here. Smells tobacco free, as anyone would expect from one of these that's been kept properly. All the door cards in perfect condition, all the vulnerable areas in good condition. Obviously this is a colour that would probably show wear and tear a bit more than a black car, for example, but it is really good throughout. I can't see any masking lines on any of the seams or edges. It's just a super clean, proper example that's been well cared for. 26,400 miles at the point of making this video. Original overmats in good condition. Again, just to clarify how good this car is, I'm really just trying to show the areas that would normally expose excess wear, but in this particular case show how good this particular car is compared to many. I don't want to get into selling the car on its credentials. If a proper buyer understands what a Turbo S is, I'm sure they understand how good they are. Arguably one of the best, in my opinion, all-weather supercars in this price band. Certainly set to hold its money very well going forwards. We still sell good 997s well into the 60s, if not close to 70 grand, not to mention Turbo S. So it really doesn't take a genius to figure out residual value wise that these cars can't really move dramatically going forward, particularly something like this in the correct colour. And I say that because black is considered to be a premium colour on a 911, particularly a Turbo or Turbo S. Obviously something like this with this specification, yellow calipers, it's just a very attractive package all round, at probably near on half its list price when new. So a great opportunity. So to clarify, 26,000 miles, perfect main dealer history, perfect condition, Porsche warranty until February 2027, sold literally with no defects. There's no compromise buying this car from us over a main dealer, for example, but certainly there will be a saving, I'm sure, and just a very good opportunity. So let us know your requirements. We can take a part exchange against this 911. We've got a brilliant finance broker that can tailor a deal through, well, we've got quite a few finance companies now that can put a residual value on the car, for example, to give a relatively low monthly payment. We can offer nationwide delivery. Just let us know what you want by telephone or email. We'll be delighted to discuss the car with any potential buyer and look forward to getting this sold and handed over to the lucky new owner. So thank you for watching, and we look forward to your inquiries.